What's shaking, y'all? Watching these Watch the Throne 4 battles real quick. I've been sparring and my face is kind of looking a little twisted right now. But Coffee Brown versus Miss Miami. I'm going to talk about that in a second. I'm going to watch that again because that was kind of crazy with the fight that almost popped off. Tori Doe versus Yoshi G. It's pretty much as I suspected, and I feel as though a lot of other people suspected. Yoshi G got the W on that. I can't necessarily say 3-0 because in the second round, it wasn't just me. It was a lot of people. The stream froze for the majority of Yoshi's second round. So we got to miss, well, not that we got to miss, but we had to miss most of her material. But from what I could hear, like the first two and like last 4 bars, it was fire. I feel like people were voting in the second round thing, like without even seeing it. They were just voting because she had a fire first. Her first round was crazy. Yoshi G's first round was super fire. She just has like a unique style of rapping, and she knows how to like pick up energy when need be. And she finished that first round just like leaving Earth in a sense. Tori Doe, Tori's solid. You know, she has that, you know, New York swag and stuff like that. That slick street talk, but at the same time, she kind of, in a sense, coming from the older generation of battle rap where they're in the ring and there's people all around them, there's mad energy in the room. The fact that there was no crowd around them really messed her head a little bit, messed her up. She even said in the first, I think it was the first round where she was like, oh, or maybe it was the second round, she was like, oh, damn, I was over here like looking for a reaction. She like verbally said it in her round. Tori was just a little bit more like straightforward. Like I said, she has that slick talk, unique slick talk, but at the same time, it was just the delivery, bar structures, and just the flow was too straightforward. Yoshi G has like a uniqueness about her. And like I said before, in my prediction, she has that like B-Rabbit effect where you know she's gonna say some thought bars, whatever, talk about her struggles of, you know, hold'em. Or in this one, she kind of touched on, you know, not having a father and stuff like that, which is pretty fire. And the way she executed that was dope. But she has a way of kind of like shutting down anything anyone's gonna say. Like for anyone in the future trying to battle her, don't talk about her being a thought, sleeping around, having kids. Like, I don't know what y'all gotta do, but to like really like come at her, you gotta come outside the box and not talk about thoughtisms, because that's not going to hold any type of weight unless you do it in a super creative and effective way. She's gonna shut you down the first round. Even if you go first, whatever she says next is gonna shut down what you say after that. Like, y'all gotta think outside of the thotty box. And Tori at the end of the battle, granted, like I said, you know, you don't have to obviously judge off of the URL polls that pop up on the caffeine screen, but Yoshi definitely got a 3-0 on the screen. Like I said, I think most people for the second round didn't even get to see the second round. They were just voting to vote. But Tori, in the third, she even spoke like someone who just took a L. When they asked her, like, Babs and Vegas, like, how do you feel about, you know, your performance of battle? Oh, you know, I was just trying to make sure that I didn't stumble on my words, and that if I forgot something, if I missed a few words, that I didn't show it and I just kept going. So because, you know, I got through my 3 rounds and you know, I stayed tough during moments where I might have forgot some words, I feel good about myself. Like, that's dialogue of someone who just took an L, to be honest. Yoshi was on the other side, like, she saluted Tori Doe. I just battled Tori Doe. I did incredible. I feel great. Who's next? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Yoshi was talking like someone who got the W, and Tori, salute to the OG, but she was talking like someone who had to hold the L. Like I said, yo, it's pretty clear, in my opinion, just off. I mean, and even I must say, the third round for Yoshi, in my opinion, like, she had some fire early, but it was, I couldn't see her second, so I can't say. But compared to her first round, it was her lightest round. Like I said, I didn't see the second round. But even with that, she still had enough to beat Tori. And also, Tori in her third, she just kind of cut herself rapping. Like I said, I really think that we might see this later on in the rest of the battles, that people coming from the older generation of battling in the ring, not having that presence of energy and people reacting right in your face, I think that might mess up a lot of the OGs, to be honest with you. But Yoshi G got the W. Looks like a 30, but I got to see the second round. Anyone who battles Yoshi in the future, stop trying to come at her for being a thought and being a mom and blah, 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 blah. She had bars about how she lost her kid to custody and got him back. Like, y'all gotta come outside the box, man, because Yoshi, she defeats a lot of what y'all want to say and what y'all can say about her. So get creative, think outside the box, drop the thought bars. It ain't gonna work. Yoshi G, next up. She's already here, but she's definitely next up.